Jomi Thomas and welcome to Fishing Weekends. Today I am reviewing two of my headlamps which I mostly use for my fishing. So two of my headlamps are, one is Trek 500 and the other is Trek 100. And before I start comparing them, let me tell you, both of them I have been using from almost 1.5 years, and both of them are from the same brand, 4Class, which is owned by Decathlon. I am not sponsored by Decathlon. I use this personally for my fishing adventure, and I'm making this video only because one of my friend who is a subscriber to my channel had asked me to review this product. Let's first see what all are the similarities. First similarity, both of them, they have this strap which is a mix of polyester and rubber. Both these straps, they have two buckles around them which helps to loosen or tighten this strap. And this strap allows this headlamp to be worn ranging from a child to an adult. You can also wear them over the helmet. Best part I like about the strap here is they are stretchable, as well as they do not have any memory. So as I said, I have been using this from past 1.5 years and they do not have a memory. They are still so straight and so tight. This is one of the most important feature I find as a benefit in these headlamps. Now coming to the next similarity, both are LED lamps. These straps are washable, they are removable also. Both of them have a USB type cable for charging. Both of them use lithium ion battery. Full charging time for both of them is around 2 hours to 3 hours. They have a wide beam because they are used for trekking mostly. So as their name goes, Trek 100 and Trek 500. For trekking we require a wide beam to see front and see the sides simultaneously. The next similarity is they both are shockproof and splash resistance. I think both have a splash resistant standard of IP4. When it comes to splash resistant, that means that they can be taken out without worry in the rain. Now let's come to the differences between both of them. First is casing. They both have a rubber casing. However, this one, Trek 500, this has a ABS material casing. So it has to be kind of more strong and durable compared to Trek 100. Trek 100 has a rubber casing and this casing can be removed. Inside this rubber casing is a monoblock which caps the LED. Now the next difference is the different modes they support. Trek 100 supports 3 modes. The first is a red eye mode. This is a red light. The second is a eco mode, and the third is the power mode. The max power in the power mode for Trek 100 is 120 lumen. Trek 500 has actually 6 modes. 5 are manual modes and the 6th mode is an auto mode. So the first mode is the red light, same as that of Trek 100. Second mode is a eco light. The third mode is a standard light, and there is a fourth mode which is the power mode of 200 lumen. Okay, now the fifth mode is a special mode which is not available on Trek 100, and that is flash mode. This mode helps you to show your presence. So if you press here for around 3 to 4 seconds, the flash mode gets activated. This mode is used to show your presence. So let's say this is very helpful when you go out with your friends or with your family for a trekking and you happen to miss one of them. So you may ask them or to find you with the flash mode. The 6th mode of Trek 500 is auto reserve mode. This is completely automatic. You cannot control it. This mode is when your battery or your light goes off, it reserves little charge to support a 25 lumen intensity light for around 1 hour. So that is the 6th mode. Coming to the battery, Trek 100 is around 1150 mAh and Trek 500 is 1800 mAh. Since I use them for my fishing, both of them, though this one is 90 grams and this is 72, both of them are very much lighter. So you don't feel that these lamps are heavy. Now this is the major difference, and this difference makes me always choose Trek 500 over Trek 100, and that is the R it supports on each mode and the amount of lumen or the intensity of light it provides. Trek 500 on its power mode gives an intensity of 200 lumen, and that 200 lumen can be used for complete 3 hours. So this lamp on its power mode can give you a 3 hours life. On the other modes, like on eco mode, it gives you 30 hours, and on your standard mode this gives you 8 hours. Now when we talk about Trek 100, as we know there are 3 modes. Other than the red mode, the eco mode gives 17 hours, and the power mode, which is having a max intensity of 120 lumen, it has a life for 4 hours. The spread distance of Trek 100 is 25 meters, and of Trek 500 the spread distance is around 60 meters. So comparatively, Trek 500 gives a more brighter view compared to Trek 100.
Now let's see their performance in dark conditions. This is Trek 500. I have a bicycle which is around 3 meters from me and a wall around 11 meters from me. This is with Trek 100 on the same conditions. You may notice that on comparing these two lamps on a 10-meter distance, there is very less noticeable difference.
It's only that Trek 500 is a little bit more brighter than Trek 100.
So next we will compare it for over a 20 meters distance. This is with Trek 500. I have a gate in front of me which is around 20 meters away from me. Next to the gate on the left side, I have a tall tree, and with Trek 500 even I can see clearly the top of the tree. Diagonally, the top of the tree would be around 40 meters from me. This is with Trek 100 on the same condition. If you can notice, with this lamp, the tree is hardly visible, because the range of Trek 100 is around 20 to 25 meters. That's the comparison of these two lamps in dark condition.
Now, the second most important feature of Trek 500 to overcome Trek 100 is that this lamp can be tilted up and down. So there is a socket here and you can move it up and down. So let me tell you why I feel it important. So when I go out for fishing, there are moments when I use both my hands. Let's say if I am tying up a hook or if I am pulling the reel, I can tilt this lamp head to focus it at the right position. However, in Trek 100, I find it little difficult because there is no tilting feature here and I have to move my head up or down literally to focus on any area. Trek 100 has a single button and this button is not protruding outside but it is inside, so it saves from getting activated by mistake when we carry it in our bags. So you have to press it this way and this single button facilitates you to switch between different modes. Now say if you want to switch between different modes, you will have to press this button faster. If you press it once and you wait for 5 seconds and then you do another press, the lamp goes off. So that's been automated that way. Trek 500, it has two buttons, minus and plus. Minus is to select lower power mode and plus is to select a higher power mode. This also has a good feature of locking these. That means when you carry it in your bag, this lamp will not get lightened up by mistake. To lock this lamp, one needs to press on both minus and plus together. So once you do that, there'll be a flash of red light, and once that done, even if this button is pressed, there'll be only one red light flashing, but your white light will never go on. So that's locked. So unlock it again, you press both of them together and now that's unlocked. Another good feature which is common for both of them is that while they are on or while they are being charged, you can find an indicator here. So on Trek 100, you may see this green light which shows that there is enough charge in this lamp. When the charge decreases, this green turns to red. Same is the case for Trek 500, but however, the best thing is you don't have to remove, if you are wearing the headlamp, you don't have to remove your headlamp from your head to see how much charge is left over. There is an indicator below here. This is orange. That means this does not have enough charge.
Both of these are good products. It's just that Trek 500 has some additional features over Trek 100. I hope you liked this video. Thank you.